Hi there. Well, back in the Beacons yet again. It's my home patch, so to speak, so I come here quite a lot. Tonight I'm aiming to camp or pitch somewhere near either Fanny Big, or if the mood takes me and it doesn't get dark too soon, I might go as far as somewhere near the Wellington Bomber Memorial, because I think that might be interesting for people to see. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So here we are. There's the pass there between Fanny Big and Gribbin, and then you've got Gribbin, and then that sharp pull up onto Penavan, and then Corndee. I'm walking up this, people call the Roman road. I don't know if it is or not, but we'll pretend it is, even if it's not. And if you want to do this, the Neaudd Horseshoe, this is the Neaudd Valley. You want to do the southern Horseshoe, Penavan, this is where you start. The car park's just down the end of this road. You'd walk up here to the pass, and then up over Gribbin, down and up over Penavan, quick trip to Corndee, and then you can walk all the way along this ridge. It's a lovely ridge walk, and you come out just above where the forest is. Now if you go over the back of there, there's a trig point with lots of memorial plaques to guys in the army who died in various places. And then you come down by the side of the wood, down into the valley across there, and you go back along the road. It goes to the reservoir buildings. And that is the Southern Horseshoe. Right, so I've come up off the path now, off the Roman road, and I'm heading directly up, pretty much directly up the hill, following the stream. And at the top of here, when you hit the plateau, there's a cairn, which marks a turning point on the Brecon Beacons way. So when I get there, I've got to decide which way to go. I can go left, which will take me to the northern escarpment near Fanny Big, where I know this pitch is. And if I go right, it'll take me around to a place where there's a waterfall, drops over the edge of the plateau, and then on round to a pass near where there's the wreck of a Wellington Bomber and a memorial to the Canadian crew. And I'm thinking, as it's early November, that might be the best place to go. So that's the cairn I've been heading towards, and I guess you'd call it the southern end of this ridge. You can see over here, bits of sunshine, looking really good. So I'm hopeful of a sunset at least. And look at this view. Right there in the background you can see a wind farm. They're at the top of the Bwlch Valley, it's on near the heads of the valley road, I think A4 something or other. And down in there, that's the Taliban Reservoir. There's a really good walk from there that comes up here, and then on round you can see, look at this sunshine. Isn't it beautiful? The light has just got fantastic. I'm going to go over to the memorial. I probably won't get to it until the morning, but I'm pretty sure there's good pitches over there, so I'm going to go and have a look. And I've got about an hour, so I've got time to wander around. Right, got myself to the escarpment at last. The last half a mile or so was a bit of an assault course there, mending the path, and there's great bags of stone every 10 yards all over the path. So there's the beacons over there. You can see the sun's getting ready to go down, so I've got to find a pitch pretty quick. I'll try and get off the path, especially as, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's showers down there, down over Brecon. Hopefully that rain cloud will pass by, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm about to pop up the hill a bit and then get off the path, find a pitch. Talk to you soon. Okay, so I got a pitch. It's about as good as you're going to get up here, and there is my new tent, the Fjallraven Abisko Light 1. I don't know if I got it pitched properly, but anyway, it's up. I'm going to get in it because it's getting really cold now, and that rain cloud is coming. Tried to be clever tonight. I thought I'd do a time lapse of the sun going down, and the bit that I got is really good, but only lasts 5 seconds because I forgot that the camera turns off after 5 minutes. At least I think that's what it was, or maybe I just didn't leave it long enough, I'm not sure. And then I thought I'd try a night lapse, and all I've got is a lot of like little sparkly things, so I don't know what's going on there. So basically filming at night, not very good. It's about 9 o'clock at night now, so I'm just having a cup of coffee, and I need one of these protein bar things for supper. Then I'm going to knock out the music and get into bed. See how long that lasts. Okay, so this is what we've got this morning. As you can see, all the way around, just clag. So I'm just evaluating what to do really. My plan, I don't see why I shouldn't do what I planned actually. I can go down to the memorial, show you that. You won't be able to see the fantastic view of the escarpment, which is just, I don't know, 50 yards over there. But anyway, let's start by showing you my tent and setup. Although I might tidy it up a bit first, to be honest. So, as promised, a look at my setup. Let's back off a bit. This is my new tent. It's the first time I've used this. It's the Fjallraven Abisko Light 1, which I just took delivery of a few days ago. It's pretty wet at the moment. You can see where I've been touching stuff on the outside. Pitched really well. Takes a bit of fiddling to get it properly tight so that it doesn't flap in the winds. The wind moved while I was here last night. It was coming directly. I pitched it directly into the wind, but it's come round. You can see now it's blowing on the side a bit, but no real problems. I've got a feeling these poles are supposed to be upright, but not to worry. So somewhere, I say, I mean, it's really wet and horrible here, so I've got condensation on the inside of the fly, but there's nothing got into the inner. Just show you inside as well. One thing, got this lovely footprint from Lucy at Quinkcraft. Delivered it within a few days. Absolutely brilliant. And inside there's my Nemo Riff 30. That's plenty warm last night, and I got a Nemo tensor insulated mat. It's my go-to setup at the moment.
You can see it's not really touching at the bottom end, and then up here stacks of room. I've got plenty of room in there, and the porch, vestibule, whatever you want to call them, is massive. I mean, I've got my rucksack, I've got all my kit in there, so I'm really pleased.
Right, all packed up now, and still clogged in. In fact, it started raining now, so I don't think there's any chance of any views at all. Leaving no trace, as always. A bit of flattened grass, that's all you get. So, wander on. Right, so I've come down right off the top now, and I'm just approaching the memorial. I think, as you can see behind me, the clouds breaking up a little bit, but it's raining here right now, so I'm going to get on. I'm just following a path down there. I'll call you back when I get there. Sun's come out now. It'll teach me to be impatient, I suppose. Anyway, I've reached the what I've been calling the memorial. Now here, collected remains of the Wellington Bomber that crashed here. As you can see, there's all sorts of poppies and stuff on here, and just over this way is the Memorial Cairn. And I'll let you read this. So as you can see, it crashed in July 1942. It's a Canadian Wellington Bomber. All hands died. It's the 3rd of November today. Remembrance Sunday is next weekend, and there'll be a lot of people here then, because they have a service here every year for these Canadian guys. There's a bit more wreckage down there, I can see. There's an engine farther on down, about halfway down to the valley there, and then on down there there's the other one. Yesterday you would have seen me crossing a stream, and that big scar over there, that's where that stream goes down over the waterfalls. And I walked along there to the top of the pass, and then up over the top there, which is where I camped. So I'm back at the escarpment, but as I will show you now, there is no view. I've been joined by a couple of the natives, which I will attempt to walk by without disturbing them, mother and foal, I guess. I'll give them a bit of a wide berth. Now they don't like me, so I'll come over this way. Alright, GGs, don't worry, I'm only walking by. You're lovely, aren't you? What a beaut. There's quite a few of these up here. Lovely. Bye then. That was exciting, getting passed by people with guns. Guess they're on a training exercise. I just got to the point, getting near Funny Bay. I just want to show you this path behind me here. This is the Beacons Way, which leaves off here, and it goes off down to the cairn, if you remember, that I walked up to earlier. Okay, doesn't really look like it's going to clear anytime soon, but I'll carry on to Funny Big just in case, and I'll catch her up there. I'm assuming that all these guys with guns don't do me in. I wasn't sure whether I should film their faces, because we know there's SAS train up here, and that probably wouldn't be very good, would it? So anyway, I'm just giving them a bit of space, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, I've just got to the quarries just off Fanny Big. There's a shortcut down the hill here, which to be fair, I think I'm going to take. There's a couple of shelters here. There's one behind me, down in there. I hope you can see that. And another one the other side. This one the other side, we used to call it the SAS shelter because it used to have a roof and stuff on it, but that disappeared many years ago. Honestly, I don't really see the point in going to the tip of Fanny Big. I'm not going to see anything. The wind's really getting up now, so I'm thinking I'm going to call it a day here and just get on down. I'm sorry about the weather. I was hoping for more, but there you go, you can't have it all. Anyway, I've been out in it. I've had a good night's sleep. I tried out my new tent, it did well. My sleeping bag kept me warm down to about 1 degree C, which is pretty good. So anyway, it's been good. I've enjoyed it up to a point. This is like type 2 fun now though. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna get on home. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, and if you want to see more, subscribe, press the little bell so you can see the next one coming out, and I would be eternally grateful to you. So that's it for now. I'll catch you up on the next one.